Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is a channel update video for February 2019. This is going to be a pretty short one. The game in the background obviously is Hitman 2. I am trying to do the master achievements on the first mission of the game, Hawke's Bay. Very hard. You only get one save per mission. That's what really makes it tough for me. I quick save and quick load a fair bit in Hitman, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta do what you gotta do. But this one you only save once, and you get to load once. Well, you can load however many times, but you're loading the same thing. Anyway, that's what made this a bit hard. But I managed, and I felt like I was pretty pro about it. So let's look at that while I talk a little bit about what's going on. Not a lot has changed, honestly. Things are the way they are. Twitch remains a priority, and YouTube is less so. However, I still do want to keep YouTube going. I know a lot of people watch me on YouTube and they don't watch me on Twitch for whatever reason. They don't have the time, they don't like Twitch as a platform, or they just want to do it on their own time. Part of that is why I am starting to now put some of my VODs, or VODs, videos on demand, on YouTube now as well. Starting today, certain videos that I feel will do decently on YouTube as well will make their way over to YouTube. It'll be a pretty straight cut of roughly about an hour-ish each, and they'll go up clearly marked on the channel as a stream VOD. I understand, of course, that a lot of people come to YouTube for different stuff than Twitch, and of course I am not quitting all my normal YouTube stuff. Hitman will still continue, still want to play more Dead Cells, Hades, and maybe a new Stellaris playthrough, maybe a Civilization 6 Gathering Storm playthrough. I have a lot of fun ideas, and I'm not giving up on YouTube, but it is just a lot less of a priority. The viewer numbers are much smaller, let's face it, the money is much less, and so I have to focus on where my effort is the best rewarded, and that is, at the moment, mostly Twitch, or working on the main channel and stuff with the rest of the Yogscast. So, stream VODs will continue to go out on YouTube for a bit, and other than that, YouTube will... I'll do stuff for it when I feel like I have the time, and when I feel like I have something fun worth doing. That's honestly pretty much it. That's really all I wanted to say. So, at the 2 minute, we're done. Bye! No, not quite. I just wanted to say that, beyond that, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been supportive, no matter where you've been supportive. Even if you've only been watching my YouTube videos from day 1 or day 1500. Either way, it's appreciated that you're all still here. So, one of the things that is fun about this job is that I constantly get to do new things. And one of the things I'm going to start doing now is what I've been calling the Deus Ex Project, which is a fancy name for basically meaning I'm playing all the Deus Ex games. Starting yesterday with the first Deus Ex, going then on after that to Deus Ex Invisible War, and then Deus Ex Human Revolution, and finally Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now that's the only one I haven't actually finished on my own. I've finished all the others multiple times, pretty much in order. I finished the first one many times, the second one a bunch of times, and I think I've only finished Human Revolution twice. So either way, I'm looking forward to replaying all of them and finally getting around to finishing Mankind Divided on top of that. For the older ones, the first one and Invisible War, I am using a few mods to get it up to modern standards, make it look proper widescreen and everything. I am using a mod called GMDX, which stands for Give Me Deus Ex. For the first one, it adds a couple of cool new features and graphical stuff to make it a little bit more modern. It's pretty good so far. More details of what exactly it does can be found on... Is it gmdx.com? gmdxmod.com maybe. Honestly, Google it, you'll find it. It's not hard. That's the major projects going on over on Twitch, and some of those, well, all of those VODs will go over to the channel here on YouTube as well. So if you're into that, then hey, you've got good stuff coming. If you're not into that, don't worry. More stuff is still coming as well. I am still going to do Hitman, I'm still going to do Dead Cells, continue with Hades probably. Yeah, like I said, also considering playing a Stellaris single-player campaign, Civ 6 Gathering Storm single-player campaign. After all, Sweden is back now, so I mean you gotta, right? You gotta. Let me know what you guys think. Like, as always, I am always listening to people, ideas of stuff to do. You can always hit me up on Twitter or in the YouTube comments or whatever. Just let me know what you think would be a cool idea. I'll take it all in consideration, and then if it's something I want to do, if it's something I think will do well, if something that I think will be fun to record and fun to watch, then I'll definitely seriously consider it. That's pretty much it. I think I am now more or less done with things to say. Unless I can think of anything else. No, I'm pretty sure I can't. So yeah, just keep an eye out on the channel for the future. Lots of fun stuff coming. In the beginning, the first thing you're going to see, I think, is the 3 games I tried out on my A Good Day to Try series, which is the quote-unquote clever name I've given to the series of whenever I try out a new game for fun. Really, the Seraph video I did recently probably could have been called one of those as well. I have so many games sitting in the Steam library, and, well, other libraries as well, Origin, Uplay, whatever, that I really should play sometimes, and otherwise they just end up sitting there for no reason, so I figure at least I could give them an hour, you know? That's something I'm considering to do more often than not. Like, it's a game I've always said, you know what, I should try this. I mean, not counting random stuff I got in some bundle somewhere, generally, if I had the game, it must have mean at some point I was interested in playing it, right? So really, what I should at least play it. So that's the plan for a lot of those games I have sitting around, to just finally get around to it, make a 1-hour video on it, just straight up first impressions, see what I get. And I mean, who knows? If you're lucky, if I'm lucky, we end up finding something amazing that I want to play for forever, or you know, at least for longer than an hour. But that'll be the start for those at least. So we got a couple of them coming on. Those of you who watch it on Twitch know what games that is. It is Axiom Verge, which you will be watching today, if everything goes as planned. Dex, Fimble, and those are the first 3. Seraph, I guess, was not quite an hour, but close enough. That was still one of the things I wanted to test out. Other than that, you'll be getting Day 6 stuff, you'll be getting other fun stuff, and everything will continue as normal. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I admit I kind of just extended this a bit just to fit with the rest of the footage. But you're gonna let me slide on that one, aren't you? Cheers. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a fantastic rest of the day, and I will see you around wherever I see you. Until next time, goodbye.